the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. So glad to have you with us on this Martin Luther King Jr. national holiday. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Of course, this day, a chance to reflect on the life and the legacy of a man who stood for peace and justice and unity. Shaq, your thoughts?
We are forever indebted, a man who gave his life for what he believed in, a dream of freedom and brotherhood.
And for all of us on our 2K Sports crew, we say thank you, Dr. King. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The fans are making noise here at the Time Warner Cable Arena for this Hornets home game. Taking a look at Minnesota, this has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last 4.
You know, during the course of a long season, one of the things that you really look forward to is that approaching All-Star break. It gives you a chance to get some physical and mental rest and really to get away from the game, your teammates and your coaches, and that's not a always a bad thing.
And even though it's not a huge chunk of time, I mean, it's just a few days, it feels like a lot longer because you get a chance to get away, maybe go someplace warm, sit on a beach, and come back really feeling refreshed.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Ricky Rubio. Young is out there with Pekovic. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Shumpert in at the shooting guard position.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
Lance Stevenson, the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball in New York State. And that's something when you consider quite the great players who came before him.
Yeah, to be at the top of that list says a lot about his high school career. He actually led Lincoln High School to an unprecedented 4 straight city basketball championships. There's a reason his nickname is Born Ready.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
And Roberts kicks to Stevenson. Combo dishes to Jefferson. Blocked. Here's Wiggins, and he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got his first points of the night. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Stevenson with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. That's good. Stevenson's got 5 now.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
Minnesota with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist following the miss by Al Jefferson. Goes up again. Biyombo down low. Pekovic is there. Biyombo. That's good.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Shumpert passes to Rubio. Pekovic with a screen. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Rejected by Young. Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Here's Roberts. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The drive by Rubio.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And here are the Hornets now. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
So it's the Hornets now. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. And Rubio kicks to Shumpert. Misses from short range. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Timberwolves trail. Left side, Shumpert. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Knocks it loose. Here's Wiggins. That is good. Wiggins has got 6.
And for Charlotte, as you said, part of it is feeling good with their direction, but also it should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years have gone.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
You know, having a direction, as you mentioned, had been a problem with Charlotte because they seem to change their minds every year about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
Now here's Stevenson. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside. Stevenson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Shumpert kicks to Rubio. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Henderson comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Walker subbed in for Brian Roberts. Timberwolves trail by 5. Rubio outside. Pekovic with a screen. The drive by Rubio. Wiggins dishes to Shumpert. Connects from 3-point range. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for Kid Gilchrist, the knock has always been about his outside shooting ability. You know, his shot has a big hitch in it. He shoots it on the way down, so there's a lot of fundamental issues with that stroke.
Now here's Henderson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Baseline try, and he gets it to go. Henderson's got his first basket of the night. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. The drive by Shumpert.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Henderson, and Charlotte again with the bucket. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Henderson pulls it in.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Wiggins. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Rubio the pass to Wiggins. Young with no one around. Misses the 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Here's Biyombo. 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. Good. Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside, Walker. To the middle. Here's Zeller. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. 7-foot shot. Bank shot. No good. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Walker with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Walker goes in. Here's Zeller. Minnesota with the rebound.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Back to Rubio to stop the drought. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Walker dishes to Biyombo. Henderson passes to Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Walker goes in. That's good.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Several teams changing it up here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Muhammad. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. The shot is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
Coming up this Wednesday night.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done 2 things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Kemba Walker is out there with Gary Neal. And it's Stevenson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And yes, sir, that one drops. Muhammad's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Minnesota. Hornets leading by 6. Outside, Walker. Jefferson, a screen on Williams. And Walker kicks to Neal. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Jang. They get it back. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Number 5, Al Jefferson.
And you look at that list, most of the guys there have that unique combination of power and finesse. A very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And that kind of combo blend is what can turn a good offensive big man into a great one, fellas.
And that one falls for Zeller.
Well, Cody Zeller out of Indiana, the younger brother of Tyler Zeller, who was drafted in 2012. And Cody at 6'11" played center for the Hoosiers. More of a power forward, though, at the NBA level.
And as most of you know, Cody Zeller from a family of 7-footers with older, bigger brothers. He had to develop his guard skills and learn to score away from the basket.
You know, Kevin, he actually played point guard on his high school JV team, you know, going back a few years. So he has the skills to play the 4. He's an underrated athlete, too, and I thought that would be the case, having watched him at Indiana. I like what I've seen from him thus far.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is developing his jump shot, but he's got everything else in his game. As Coach Steve Clifford said, first, he's an A1 competitor, and he's one of the few guys in the league that can night in and night out defend primary scorers and make it hard on them. He's team first. He just brings so much to our team. Gentlemen, back to you.
A great energy player, Doris. Thanks.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now here's Williams. Back to Crawford with the shot. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively.
Here's Muhammad after Al Jefferson's score. Muhammad, and there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That is his first foul of the game.
They turn it over for the first time in the half. But you know what, partner? They've done a great job here in that regard. Really doing a nice job taking care of the ball and getting good shots.
Yeah, and even though they trail, you have to like their odds of coming back just because they have done such a good job taking care of the ball.
Roberts is checked in for Walker, and that is good.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Williams dishes to Crawford. Down low. Looking to end the run. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's Roberts after the basket by Minnesota. Dishes to Jefferson. Kicks it to Roberts. Shot clock at 5. Here's Neal. And that one hits back iron. Timberwolves trail by 11. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Williams attacking. The dish now to Jang. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the paint. Neal passes to Roberts. Stevenson. That one goes. Count. Stevenson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now here's Williams. Passes to Muhammad. Can't hit. Good D by Stevenson.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Hornets. And Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings. Second in opponent points per game. Third in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in challenging those shots. The opponent field goal percentage, the top half of the league. Not bad.
Yeah, those are all good points, Clark. And to me, the one that stands out, the one statistic that you mentioned is the opponent's points per game, because this team obviously gets after it defensively. They just try to blanket the opposing offense, and they do it because they scout well. You can tell they're well prepared for each and every offense that they face on a nightly basis.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jang. Young comes in for Anthony Bennett. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Jordan Crawford. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Mo Williams. Jefferson's shot is off. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary, and he's not afraid to take charge and to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
And Shumpert kicks to Rubio. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Out to Shumpert. Here's the 3. That drops. Shumpert's got 8 points.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Stevenson with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Stevenson dishes to Jefferson. Stevenson kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Back to Stevenson. Pekovic with the rebound.
Nikola Pekovic might be the strongest player in the league, guys. 6'11", 285, power lifter's physique. He's impossible to move once he gets position.
Hornets leading by 11. Stevenson outside. And there's the feed to Kidd-Gilchrist. They set the pick. And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and you look back to last year, these two teams were very evenly matched. They split the 2 games that they play.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Here is Stevenson following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jefferson, a screen on Shumpert. Shot off the screen. That's good from Jefferson on the assist from Stevenson. 6 points for Al Jefferson. Going back for a second, your comment, Steve, and the standoff these teams played to last year, it may have been an indicator of how closely matched the teams in the middle of both conferences were.
Well, we know these 2 teams were certainly closely matched.
And the basket good. And it's 13 points for Amon Shumpert.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Charlotte calls timeout. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. 5th on the list, Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, is he tough on the inside, guys. It's been a really good stretch for him defensively.
Yeah, I like his swagger for a rookie. I mean, he wants guys bringing the ball inside on him so he can show him what he's got in there.
And Roberts kicks to Anderson. Feeds it to Jefferson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Al Jefferson is really a unique scorer inside. He doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. He doesn't tally that many assists. What he does do is make shots inside while taking great care of the basketball.
And Jefferson with the excellent pump there. Unusual stat, it really looks nothing like his shot. He just lifts the ball, and defenders always seem to bite on it.
Yeah, you know, it's that deception, and sometimes it looks, you know, almost comical, and yet defenders go for it. So it's obviously an effective move, and I think it's also his mentality. He's trying to trick defenders and elude them instead of, you know, trying to draw contact. Al Jefferson, 6'10", over 280 pounds, and he's got a 9'2" standing reach. He's got the size to play center, but hasn't always been a great defender at that position. I thought Charlotte really put him in a good position last year, however, with their scheme, and he was very effective.
Kid Gilchrist against Shumpert, and it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pekovic has got his third rebound tonight. Young passes to Wiggins. He feeds it to Pekovic. Rubio outside. The pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 10 points for Andrew Wiggins. And Al Jefferson, not the fleetest of foot, but a good nose for the ball.
You know, he's always been a terrific rebounder, and I've said before that rebounding isn't about how high you jump. It's about how physical you are and how hungry you are to get after the ball, and timing and positioning. And he's actually improved defensively, too.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Rejected by Young. Outside jumper. Launches a 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Young.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Henderson against Shumpert. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. But they'll get another chance. Henderson dishes to Walker. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Walker. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. Henderson's got 9. Rubio against Walker. Here's Shumpert. And that does it for the first half of play. It's Charlotte. They're up by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, Ricky Rubio is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Wiggins, then it's Young, and it's Zhang in at the 5. Just 4 to shoot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 13 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Stevenson. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. He dishes it to Roberts. Stevenson outside. Jefferson a screen on Shumpert. Stevenson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Stevenson drives in. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Shot by Roberts, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Rubio with a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Jefferson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jefferson's got 9.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Shumpert passes to Wiggins. Hornets with the rebound. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound right now.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, there's no doubt in Charlotte a much improved defense last season. Coach Steve Clifford said to take the next step, we're going to have to become more balanced. Play the same level of defense and do a better job offensively. We need more aspects to our offense. For one, consistency getting up the floor and attacking before the defense is set. Can they do it? We'll see, guys.
They've added some pieces, Doris. We'll see how they do. Thanks. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good from Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Rubio, averaging 8 points a game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And he gets it to go.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Now Rubio. He kicks to Shumpert. Back to Rubio. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. That drops. And that's 15 points for Iman Shumpert.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Stevenson drives in. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Roberts. Minnesota with the rebound.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Ricky Rubio, an incredible passer, but his scoring has lagged, Clark. In fact, one of the worst field goal percentages in modern history of the NBA.
Yeah, that's really an incredible figure, Kevin. Since 1965, he's one of 3 players to reach 5,000 career minutes while shooting under 38%. I mean, he's improved year after year, but he's got a long way to go to ramp that efficiency up.
Hornets leading by 12. Here's Roberts. Banked in off the glass. Roberts got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 15. Here's Young, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. He only played 1 year in college, and
has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. And he's really hard to keep in front.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Zeller. Gary Neal comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brian Roberts. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Mozgov, he's checked in for Young. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And Thaddeus Young able to outquick most of his opponents, especially Steve in transition.
Yeah, nice spin move getting to the rim and a creative finisher in close. He's got the hook, the scoop, the floater. This guy's dangerous in a lot of different ways.
Kevin, here we can get a look at Charlotte and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. 4th in lowest turnovers per game, 4th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Buck, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
Now here's Crawford. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Charlotte leading by 10. And Walker kicks to Henderson. Jefferson setting the pick for Henderson. Back to Walker. Muhammad with the steal. It's Crawford with the drive. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Neal. Here's Jefferson. Soft touch off the glass. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here's Williams. Dishes to Muhammad. And he dunks it down.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Here's Walker. It's Henderson on the wing. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, Mozgov with the block, and he gets it back. There's Crawford with the 3. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Mozgov.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Henderson. A 3 ball. Jefferson trying to break loose. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 12 in the game. Now here's Williams. The dish to Crawford. Here's Muhammad. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Muhammad's got 5 points now in the quarter. Hornets leading by 8. Charlotte calls timeout. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Timberwolves second.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
.158 left in the third quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. Rejected by Moskov. Crawford against Henderson. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Crawford.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Walker dishes to Henderson. Jefferson a screen on Crawford. Walker the pass to Henderson. Charlotte moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket. And that's 13 points for Al Jefferson. Timberwolves trail by 8. Williams kicks to Crawford. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now here's Walker. He's got 5. Passes it to Henderson. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Clock at 6. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Walker. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
It's been a good night so far from Muhammad. 9 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the strike.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Muhammad hits them both.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
The feed to Neal. There's the pass to Jefferson. To the inside. Here's Biyombo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Biyombo's got his second bucket.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And Gerald Henderson is going to pick up that foul. The Timberwolves have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he makes both free throws. Walker with it. He's got 5. High post try. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Hornets lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
Tune in this Friday night, January 23rd. The Chicago Bulls take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. The East against the West. Don't miss out.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Stevenson is the 2 with MKG the 3. Jefferson is out there with Henderson, and it's Robertson at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Now here's Stevenson. Henderson kicks to Stevenson. And it's rejected. On the wing, Williams takes a 3. And Lance Stevenson pulls it down. Stevenson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Jefferson. Turn around, Jay. Can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 6. Williams dishes to Begovic. Misses from close range. Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Stevenson. Blocked. They retain possession. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. Minnesota making some changes. Zhang comes in for Nikola Pekovic. Young is subbed in for Mozgov. Crawford drives in, and it's blocked. Hornets leading by 9. Stevenson outside. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. No good on the 3.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Williams passes to Muhammad. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 15 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Charlotte no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 7. Crawford outside. There's a screen. It's Williams with the drive. Beyond the arc. Crawford with another miss.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Stevenson with it. Williams picks him up. Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. Puts it up from 17, and that's good off the glass that time. Jefferson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Zhang dishes to Muhammad. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Crawford against Stevenson. He feeds it to Jefferson. Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the...
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
Taking a technical foul here is the last thing you want to do. That was just flat out stupid. Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
Now, here's Stevenson. Out left of the wing. Here's Roberts. Charlotte again missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Stevenson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Stevenson, stuff in the stat sheet, doing all sorts of things. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Now here's Shumpert, and a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Knocks down the 3-ball.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Hornets leading by 9. Here's Roberts. Stevenson outside. Pass to Jefferson. Shot from 6. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rubio outside. There's the pick. The drive by Shumpert. The kick out to Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Al Jefferson.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Young nails them both. Here's Roberts. 11 feet away. Count that one.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Pekovic with a screen. Rubio with it. Jefferson picks him up. Fires the three. Timberwolves keep it alive. Young. Biombo with the block. Here's Roberts. Guarded by Shumpert. Fires from 14. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Wiggins. Pekovic passes to Young. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Been a nice game here for Young. 10 points and 2 blocks.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Hornets leading by 10. Stevenson drives in. He dishes it to Roberts. He kicks it to Biombo. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. In the corner, it's Stevenson. That three off the mark.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
They get the rebound. Shots good from Young.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Brian Roberts. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Walker goes in. On the wing, Stevenson. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Stevenson. Dishes it to Jefferson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And that one falls for Jefferson. And so he makes both from the line.
Al Jefferson doing all sorts of things. 11 rebounds, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Rubio.
Those were critical foul shots because now where they can't be missing any of those.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Rebound Minnesota. Wiggins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Minnesota with the rebound. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. And the shot is good. Rubio's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Stevenson against Shumpert. And here's Stevenson. Walker dishes to Stevenson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. 5 on the clock, and it's Walker penetrating. That one rolling around and rims out.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Stevenson against Shumpert. Rubio missing again.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Rubio right side. To the inside. Here's Shumpert. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Clark, as you were seeing, even though it's close, they really have that inside presence.
Right as always, partner.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
And what a tremendous game for Shumpert. 16 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Now here's Walker. On the wing, Stevenson. Outside, Walker. Good on the three-point shot. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Pekovic. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jefferson, a screen on Rubio. And here's Stevenson for 3. Shumpert with some nice D. Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
I'll tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. 14 points.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quitting.
I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
Over to the left wing.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald, you guys certainly played with a level of determination out there to win. What was the team's focus coming into this ball game?
We were just scrappy. You know, that's the team we have to beat. Playing scrappy defense and getting out and running, and you know, using our guards and making plays for each other.
Congratulations, Gerald. We appreciate the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Al Jefferson.